So May 25th, another day of this being in the top news. It's a giant, like this is a really big deal, 50,000 people evacuated because of explosion fears. And just wanted to say something more, I just want to show again so that everyone can see here what's going on. Because I make drawings of the future, right? On my channel. And so my latest drawing from May 20th has this kind of explosion in it. I mean, it looks like an explosion. I told you that it is a tree, and the tree branches are made of fire. That's the idea that I was painting. But when it comes to interpretation, you see that this is this image or this drawing that I did basically encapsulates the whole idea of the fear and what is happening. You see, there's a crack in the tank which eases the explosion fears. Okay, again, like I just need to say one more time that in my drawing you see the explosion, you see the crack in the tank, you see debris from explosion. There's been other explosions, as I said, that's also in the top news. But this is the biggest world news, I would say. Yeah, like 50,000 people evacuated. That's a big deal, basically. And yeah, I just wanted to say that you can see the crack that in the tank. You can see it in my drawing. That and I'll just say one more time that this happened in Orange County, and Orange Man is another is a slang term for Donald Trump. And this drawing is a drawing of, like, one of the things that it's a drawing of is Donald Trump. I made a drawing of that and I said this drawing will come true, right? Or yeah, that's my statement. And we now see it in the top news, and you can visually see the explosion, like, or the idea of an explosion. You can see it. That's the thing. You see the debris. You see the debris at the like shards flying from the explosion in my drawing, right? From when was it? Like one day before the leak started. I think the leak started on May 21st, and then it May 22nd the evacuation started, and now it's May 25th. As I said, this is in the top news every day for many days now, and as of May 25th, the drawing has the crack in it. It has a crack in it. The chemical tank crack. You can see it in my drawing. So yeah. And when I have this special methodology to what I do, which I have slowly developed a kind of thinking process that makes me certain, I'm like certain that there is something important in the drawing. And then I do these kind of videos where I show the correlation, and yeah, this is what's going on. I will, like, I can continue to do these drawings all the time. I'm just, connected. I don't know what to call it. There's nothing to compare this with. It would have been easier um, it would have been easier if I could have looked around me and see something that I could help me with, I don't know, some kind of um, something to help me think about myself and this kind of thing that's going on. It would have been good if that was the case, but I I am, um, basically the first to do this kind of stuff in a controlled way. I'm officially saying that it's a drawing of the future. Then you just wait a few days and then it happens. Okay, that's what that's what's happening here. And I'm like very sure in what I'm doing, so therefore I can ensure that I will continue making these drawings of the future. And um, yeah, I'll just continue. And the the thing is that you could this is uncomfortable, that I'm making drawings of the future. It's so weird. It's not supposed to be possible what I'm doing. It's not supposed to be possible, right? And me, like, I have a background in studying physics, which makes it weird, because, as I said, you're not supposed to be able to have foreknowledge. That's illogical when it comes to logic and I don't know, speed of light and this kind of stuff. I don't know. So I'm just saying, but of course I have some ideas about what's going on, of course, but my ideas about what's going on here is something that I will not talk about. I will not talk about this kind of knowledge ever until what I'm doing is admitted on a bigger scale, like as it's supposed to be. Like, this is supposed to be admitted, and then when it's admitted and people feel how they're supposed to feel about this, which is like, you're not supposed to like what I do, basically. And when you realize that you're not supposed to like what I'm doing, then the idea is that I'm just going to stop. Okay, that's the idea. And because I'm supposed to be compassionate or something, right? Like, I'm supposed to be a human being, so I'm supposed to have empathy and not do this, because yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So, but I'll just continue to do these drawings until we are at that stage when this is admitted, and I'll make drawings of what's going to happen next, and then I basically do these kind of presentations and show that now it's happening, and yeah, that's it. See you guys.